Hi everyone, NSFAS provides bursaries and loans to deserving students who meet the eligibility criteria. Here's the past requirements students must meet to continue receiving NSFAS funding. Careers Portal is your one-stop shop when it comes to finding learnerships, internships and bursaries, as well as any information you may need about studying and your future career.
The National Student Financial Aid Scheme, NSFAS, if you didn't know, provides comprehensive bursaries and student loans to deserving students and covers all expenses related to their studies. This is government funding which will cover the majority of the courses offered at the 26 public universities and 50 TVET colleges in South Africa. NSFAS funding includes money for tuition and registration fees as well as several NSFAS allowances.
NSFAS has confirmed its 2025 past requirements for university and TVET college students. This is crucial information for students who wish to continue receiving NSFAS funding for subsequent academic years. University past requirements. University students must have passed at least 60% of their modules in the current year to continue receiving NSFAS funding in the next year. TVET college past requirements. The NSFAS past requirements for TVET college students vary based on their course of study. NSFAS clarified that a TVET college student will only be awarded a bursary for the next year if they progress to the next National Certificate Vocational NCV level by passing at least 5 of their subjects. Bursaries will only be provided to those progressing to the next Report 191 level if they passed a minimum of 3 subjects in the previous N level. NSFAS confirmed that academic progression criteria requirements for continuing students studying occupational programs will be determined by TVET colleges. N+ rule. When speaking about NSFAS past requirements to continue funding, it's also important to speak about the N+ rule. The N+ rule is NSFAS's way of setting limits on how long a student can be funded. If you exceed the limit, you are disqualified from receiving financial aid. The N represents the minimum number of years it takes to complete your qualification. So if your degree should take 3 years, then N equals 3. But NSFAS understands that sometimes life happens. That's why they give an extra year funding. This is called the N+1 rule. That means if your qualification takes 3 years, NSFAS allows you a total of 4 years of funding. For university students, the N+ rule is based on how many years you've been registered in the higher education system. But for students at distance learning universities like UNISA, the N period is double. NSFAS also makes special provisions for students with disabilities. They qualify for an N+2 extension, giving them more time to complete their studies. For TVET college students, the N+ rule is slightly different. It's based on the number of academic terms funded by NSFAS. If a student repeats a level, they can still receive funding whether it's their first term or their last. The N+ rule does not apply to occupational programs. That's because these programs are tied to employment contracts which don't allow for the extra N+1 study period.
Head over to www.careersportal.co.za to find out more about NSFAS applications, how it works, NSFAS allowances, and anything else you would want to know about NSFAS funding. Comment down below what you're studying or planning to study, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more. Thanks for watching and see you next time.